हेलो फ्रेंड्स। आज की इस वीडियो में हम लोग बात करेंगे। आज का वीडियो सेट ऑफ लॉन्ग आंसर क्वेश्चन से रिलेटेड है जो कि ऑडिटिंग के होंगे। ऑडिटिंग में काफ़ी तरीके के क्वेश्चंस आते हैं, शॉर्ट आंसर क्वेश्चंस, लॉन्ग आंसर क्वेश्चंस। सो इन टुडेस वीडियो वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस द लॉन्ग आंसर क्वेश्चन, दैट व्हाट टाइप ऑफ लॉन्ग आंसर क्वेश्चन could consist in the examination of auditing, right? So in this video we are going to discuss the 50 plus long answer question, but these long answer questions are just gold mine for you. So do prepare this question as far as your auditing exams are concerned, and do prepare these questions in a very thorough way. I am not providing the answer of this question because it takes a very large video. So I hope you have all the books, all the notes which you have been prepared since the all the years which you have been studied. So I'm not providing the answer for this question, but if you need any kind of help regarding the answer of this question, then do comment in the comment section. I will love to reply them. Okay. And now I'm going to start this video, which is consist of 50 plus long answer question of auditing, which is been taught in the BCom semesters as far as the last year students are concerned. So the first question arriving for this video is: explain the preliminary before commencing the audit work of a company. Explain the preliminaries before commencing the audit work of a company, which means this question is asking that you need to explain all the preliminary tasks which should be done by the auditor before the commencing the work of an audit, right? Explain the preliminary work before commencing the audit work of a company. Okay, so I've prepared some videos on auditing also. Some answers for these questions is been located at that video also. So do watch all the videos which is be posted by on my channel, and the answer for these questions is been spoken by me and written by me on that video itself. So this is the first question, to explain the preliminary work before commencing the audit work of a company. The second question is: what is divisible profit? Describe auditor's duty in this connection. What is divisible profit? Describes auditor's duty in this connection. This particular question consists in the chapter dividend, profit loss, and these kind of chapters consist these types of questions. So I have also created one video, so do watch that video to find the answer of this question. Next is discuss the duties of company's auditor. It is a very simple question, you will find in any books of account. And discuss in detail the liability of company's auditor and of a public limited company. Discuss in detail the liabilities of a company's auditor and of a public limited company, right? Next is: what is auditor's report? What are its various types? Gives specimen of a qualified report. Okay, so this is also question of a long answer question. These are the question of long answer question, not a short answer questions type. What are the objects of investigation? How does investigation differ from auditing? What are the objects of investigation and how does investigation differ from auditing? I have prepared one video on investigation. Do watch that video to find the answer of this question. How will you conduct the audit of an insurance company? For insurance company, for this question I have also prepared a video. Go and watch that on my channel also. So how will you conduct the audit of an insurance company? Discuss the special point to which you would direct your attention in the audit of a cooperative society. Discuss the special point to which you would direct your attention in the audit of a cooperative society. Next is discuss the provisions of Company Amendment Act 1965 in regards to the audit of cost audit. Here I have written amended, मतलब कि what will be the latest act of the companies, that answer should be applicable here. Okay, so whatever the amendment act, like in today's Company Amendment Act is 2013, so you have to write the answer for this question as far as the 2013 provisions are being concerned. So discuss the provisions of Companies Amendment Act 1965 in regards to the audit of a cost audit. You don't need to consider upon 1965, you need to consider upon 2013 Companies Act. Next is: do you feel that there is any difference between management consultancy services and management audit? Explain the scope and objective of management audit. Okay. Next is difference between provisions and reserves. States the duties of an auditor in relation thereto. It is an IM, so it's in relations thereto. So difference between provisions and reserves state the duties of an auditor in relations thereto. Next is: what preparation should an auditor takes before starting the audit of a newly formed company? Here you need to focus on newly formed company. So what preparation should an auditor take before starting the audit of newly formed company? This is the most important question as far as the long answer questions are concerned. Next is discuss the statutory rights and duties of a company's auditor. Discuss the statutory rights and duties of a company's auditor. Next, what factors are to be mentioned in audit report according to section 227 of Indian Companies Act, and explain. Okay, what factors are to be mentioned in audit report according to section 227 of Indian Companies Act, to explain. Outline the procedure you would adopt if you were required to investigate the affairs of a company for a suspected frauds. Outline the procedure you would adopt if you were required to investigate the affairs of a company for a suspected frauds. How would you conduct the audit of insurance company and of a banking company? For this, I have prepared one video. Go and watch on channel. You will find the answer of this question. What was the question is, how would you conduct the audit of an insurance company and of a banking company? Next is give the important point to which the auditor's attention should be drawn in the audit of a government company. I repeat, give the important points to which the auditor's attention should be drawn in the audit of a government company. Next is how will you verify the following as a cost auditor? How will you verify the following as a cost auditor? Material, on the behalf of material, on the behalf of labor, on the behalf of overhead. You must be reading this cost accounting subjects also. Next is give a specimen of a management audit report. What points should be incorporated in the cost audit report, and discuss. Next is what is statutory audit report? What is statutory report? How will you audit the same? What is statutory report and how will you audit the same? Here, about how will you audit the same is how will you audit the how will you do the statutory audit of a company. Next is what is dividend? Explain the duties of an auditor in this connection. Can dividend be distributed out of capital? I have created a full-fledged video on dividend. Go and watch on my channel. Here that video is divided into 3 parts. That full 3 parts consist of a full chapter. So do watch that video to find the answer of this question. Next is an auditor is a watchdog, not a bloodhound. Explain and illustrations this statement. Illustrate this statement. I have also prepared the video on this question also. An auditor is a watchdog, not a bloodhound. Go and watch that video on my channel to find the perfect answer of this question. What are the provisions with regard to appointment and remuneration of an auditor of a company? Here you need to focus of a company. Auditor of a company. Appointment and remuneration of an auditor of a company. You need to focus on company. Next is discuss the clean and qualified report. Draft an imaginary qualified report. Next, how does investigation differ from an audit? Explain how will you investigate a running business on behalf of a person who intends to purchase it. I have created a full-fledged video on investigation chapter. In that video, the answer of this question has been hidden. You just go and watch that video to find the answer of this question. In that video, I have said perfect answer for this question. Next is give the important points to which the auditor's attention should be drawn in the audit of a cooperative society. Give the important points to which the auditor's attention should be drawn in audit of a cooperative society. Next is how does cost audit differ from financial audit? Describe the objects and advantage of a cost audit. How does the cost audit differ from financial audit, and describe the objects and advantage of cost audit. Discuss the importance of management audit. What is secret reserve? How it is created? Explain the duty of an auditor in this respect. What is secret reserves? How it is created? Explains the duty of an auditor in this respect. Next is explain the liabilities of an auditor for misfeasance and criminal liability for professional misconduct. I have created a full-fledged video on this auditor's liability also. In that video I have given the answer for these questions also. So what was the question is explain the liability of an auditor for misfeasance and criminal liability for professional misconduct. Next is fraud is suspected in a business and you have been asked to carry out investigation. Explain how would you proceed in this matter. I have created one video on fraud also, so go and check that video. What point should an auditor keep in mind while auditing an insurance company? Insurance company's videos is also been posted on my channel. Go and find out. What is government company? What steps should be taken by the auditor to audit the books of account of a government company? what is government company, and what steps should be taken by the auditor to audit the books of account of a government company. Next is explain the procedure of cost audit. Then how the audit of a price level adjusted statement is done. Next is accounting is necessity while auditing is luxury. This is most important question, that is accounting is necessity while auditing is luxury. Do you agree with this statement? I have created one video, very descriptive language, in very descriptive way I have given the answer for this question. You just go on my channel and find that answer. It's very interesting question, should appear in the examination as far as the every level of auditing has been concerned. Next is, can the dividend be distributed out of capital and capital profit or not? I have created a full-fledged video on this question also. This video has been created of 3 parts. The dividend chapter. Can the dividend be distributed out of capital and capital profit or not? Next is, what are the provisions of the Companies Act regarding the appointment and remuneration of an auditor of a company? What was the provisions of a Companies Act regarding appointment and remuneration of an auditor of a company? Next is, discuss the rights of a company auditor. Can he make any alterations in books under his audit? Discuss the rights of company auditor. Can he make any alterations in books under his audit? Next is, what is auditor's certificate? How does it differ from auditor's report? In what circumstances it is considered to be necessary? Next is, discuss the needs and working methods of management audit. Discuss the needs and working method of management audit. I have given the full-fledged answer in a separate video of this question also. Is been posted on my channel, so go watch that video. Next is, what is transfers of shares? Explain the legal provisions in this connection. How would you audit the same? What is transfer of share? Explain the legal provisions in this connection and how would you audit the same? Next is, give the provisions of Companies Act in regard to the audit of a branch account of a company. Give the provisions of Companies Act in regard to the audit of branch account of a company. Next is, how the auditor of a government company are appointed. Discuss their rights and duties. Next, how are debentures redeemed? What are the duties of an auditor in connection with the redemptions of debentures? Next is, how the investigation is different from auditing. It is a very small question, but it appears usually in long answer question. Discuss the scope of government audit. Where an auditor is liable for any damages sustained by a company reason of hallucinations which might have been discovered by exercise of reasonable care and skill in the performance of an audit. Discuss. This kind of question plays a very important role as far as the long answer questions are concerned. If you answer this kind of question, then you will get high marks in the examinations. So I repeat this question. This is a gold mine question. You just note it down and find out the answer, and if it appears in the examination, then you are a just lucky person. First, now, what is the question? An auditor is liable for any damages sustained by the company's reasons of falsinations which might have been discovered by exercise of reasonable care and skill in the performance of audit. So discuss. And there's one more question, that an auditor is a watchdog, not a bloodhound. Discuss. This question also is a gold mine question. Just prepare full-fledged answer of these 2 questions. Anyone will appear definitely in examination, and if it appears in the examination, and if you are going to attempt this question then perfectly in a way, then you are surely for sure getting a large amount of marks in auditing subject, right? So next is, what is the difference between the modified and unmodified report? Give an imaginary specimen of a modified report. Here usually asks the specimen of a modified report. You need not to prepare the specimen of unmodified report. You only prepare the specimen for modified report, will be sufficient for you as far as the examinations of auditing is been concerned. So I repeat the question, what is the difference between modified report and unmodified report? Give an imaginary specimen of a modified report. And last question of this video is, how would you audit the staff provident fund account of educational institution? I repeat, how would you audit the staff provident fund accounts of an educational institutions? So this is the full total 50 question. I just scroll my screen, so you just take view of all the questions once more, so that you could write each and every question in a perfect way. So here I am just scrolling my screen in a very slow position, and take a view again, and do write each and every question in your copy and find out the answer of each and every question, and prepare as far as the examinations of auditing is been concerned. And if you need any kind of help regarding any answer of this question, do message in the comment section of this video. I will love to reply them in limited time period. So take a view of this question, and if you need any kind of help, just ask in the comment section. I will surely for sure reply you in 24 hours. Okay, so this is the full-fledged video. This is a full 50 long answer question. I've also prepared the video of short answer questions as well. Do find that and prepare your auditing exam. So thank you for now. Do subscribe my channel Manish Kumar on important topics to get information about each and every subject of BCom. Do like and share. Comment your doubts under comment section of my video. I will surely solve your whatever doubts you are having in regards to the studies. Right? Thank you for now.